You know, the thing that also doesn't make sense, if the Haitians are eating all the groceries and getting $3,000 a month from the government, why the f would they steal your cats, dog? Why would they steal your cats to eat? Like, what's going on there? Okay, so let's do Haitians eating pets from the reincarnated Adolf Hitler.
Tyler, there are a lot of like face tattoo guys in this video as the protagonists.
Yeah.
You sorry saying
there was Haitians in a white van driving around the
like why would you start with that guy as like
and then AI art of a black dude with a bunch of cats.
That's something I've noticed about really bad YouTube channels lately. No one has taken to AI like shitty YouTube channels.
Dude, I don't know what it is. Like, I think there's something in the minds of conservatives that like AI art really appeals to, because I never see AI art like conservative shit online.
You know what I hate about it is like there used to be a charm to watching like 62-year-olds trying to use Photoshop and like up really bad. Like one of my favorite things to do used to be like to go on Free Republic and look at like in 2011 like a Korean War veteran trying to Photoshop Obama eating a dog, but it's like it's all up, the gradients are all wrong. One of Obama's hands is white, one of it's like Latino. It's just the aspect ratio is all up, but there was like a real charm and like a homemade aspect to it that I loved. But now it's all this like antiseptic, horrible, soulless AI bullshit.
I know,
and it's taking the fun out.
It sucks. I mean, I guess it's still funny because they believe it. Also, yes, I heard Kendrick Lamar dropped another Drake diss track. We're not going to do that right now. We are, however, going to run the 3-minute ad break at the top of the hour. For the record,
my white hip hop podcast, the Massachusetts Institute for Technology, will be analyzing the Drake Kendrick beef in a special 9-hour episode tomorrow.
It's mid and boring anyway. Okay, here's the 3-minute ad break now. Let's get back to the real issues that pertain to American society.
The real Kendrick Lamar, Tyler Oliviera.
Yeah.
The neighborhoods collecting cats, skinning them and eating them.
In my opinion, they're worthless. Bunch of worthless fucking saints.
They're getting thousands of dollars in government assistance, even the cash assistance cards. They're calling them the magic money cards because they never run out.
Managers are nothing but a headache. All they're doing is raising our rent and our taxes and...
Like, you found some of the best individuals in Ohio. I don't know, like, I don't want to do the classic, like, this is just Ohio memes, but like this feels like when Associated Press would like take photos of people in Ukraine, like soldiers in Ukraine, and every single one of them had swastikas. Like I'm sure there's a normal guy at the parking lot. Like,
yeah. Well, like I in this town, I'm sure there are a ton of normal people, but the normal people won't like go on there and say like, oh, a Haitian immigrant actually took my house. They won't just say like insane bullshit. They won't like just say a racial slur within 30 seconds of talking to Tyler Oliviera, so they don't make it into the video.
Yeah.
So, you just like he's the first guy who gets like an actual segment in the video, because we're just in the intro, is like a guy who just fucking straight up yells a slur at his neighbor, and it's like that's the most sympathetic guy you could find.
No, not even neighbor. The Amazon delivery driver.
Oh my God.
He just like randomly sees a black Amazon delivery driver and just starts yelling sand, you know, at the dude.
Wrecking vehicles.
Everybody wants to make this into a race issue. It's not a race issue. It's culture, it's accountability, and it's respect.
Oh, she's the woke racist.
Yeah.
They found the woke one. the wokest woman in Ohio. It's just a culture issue. Their culture is eating cats.
She is such an interesting. She's like if you made Laura Dern Ohioan. You know, yeah, it's a little.
Since June, they took me off of. I'm a vet. They took me off of the disability.
You're a veteran, and you're competing with some of the resources they're getting. Who just came in here.
Yeah.
I need some solutions. I'm losing my mind.
This is Springfield, Ohio. What was once a small town in Ohio, home to roughly 60,000 working-class Americans, until 20,000 plus Haitian immigrants flooded into town with rumors of them eating the neighbors' cats and local geese.
What did you do? Why'd you kill the cat? Did you eat that cat?
This is not even like, oh my God, I hate this piece of shit so much. This is a random black lady in Canton, Ohio. Okay, what the? We are literally doing European style racism now. Like, we didn't pick up on any of the things on accident. We didn't pick up on the healthcare, not even a crumb of like a welfare state or anything like that. Just Euro-fascist, anti-immigrant racism.
No bullet train even between LA and Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But we get the soccer hooligan racism party.
Yeah, oh, Jesus Christ.
We don't even have a parliamentary system. This sucks.
Oh my God.
Did you eat it? How would you kill it?
They're eating the.
Like, that's crazy. Like, he just straight up is like, there are just like random black people that you just put together to be like, these are all Haitian migrants that are doing all of these things. I don't know how, like, this is demanding a pogrom. They want to do the same shit like the anti-Muslim pogroms that took place in the UK. They want that in America. Luckily, our fascists are too fat and too self-involved and too swept away by football season starting to do anything like that. We don't have the organizational capabilities of the EDL even.
Yeah.
Thank God.
All their fantasies of pogroms are like the Hells Angels doing it.
Yeah.
Dogs, the people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
And causing car accidents left and right, and driving locals out of their homes by paying above-market rental prices with welfare subsidized by the American taxpayer. Are these Haitians eating cats? How did they travel 2,000 plus miles from Haiti all the way to Ohio? And
Why does YouTube allow this? 18 hours, 1.5 million views. Like, YouTube is just straight up, like, how is this? I mean, this is like Stefan Molyneux shit. You remember, like, in the Gamergate era when, like, you had out and about, like, prominent white nationalists with, like, millions of views being like, yeah, actually, like, the average IQ of the black person is nowhere near as high as, like, the average IQ of the white person, and that's why we should do the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Like,
Oliveira is so fascinating to me, though, because it's like, he happened upon this like general purview, not by any like genuine belief, but just because like he wants to be Mr. Beast, and this is like the most responsive audience he can find. Like a truly cynical person, but like just what a strange route to Mr. Beastdom.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he did go from Mr. Beast shit to like just the most pure, unadulterated white supremacist documentaries under the guise of like making a documentary.
The locals and their new Haitian neighbors get along. I pulled up to Springfield myself to see if this was real or overblown fake news. A lot of this is alleged because I truly don't know what's going on, and neither does Twitter. Twitter is relying off of a few images and a few Reddit threads, and there are rumors that Haitians are taking neighbors' cats and eating them. Are you from Haiti by chance? Does everyone get along here in Springfield?
Yes.
Good?
Good.
They're worthless. Bunch of worthless sand. Yeah.
When did the Haitian neighbors come and move here?
He cut out the full interview that he posted on Twitter where he's like literally laughing alongside this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. He was like, oh, this is so funny. Like, you're a piece of shit,
I'm going
dog.
to say probably 5 months ago.
Okay. I spoke to a few of them in French.
They're everywhere. They're up there. Don't wave at me, you sorry sand. I tell them like it is. Man, I don't like them. I don't like them, and I want them to know I don't like them. Pack up and move back to Haitieville, wherever the f you're from.
Why did you come here to Springfield?
In Springfield, pour me venir travailler, me chercher une vie meilleure. Moi, c'est haïtien.
Okay.
Raison ça que je Springfield.
Okay. Do you plan on living here for much longer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard there were rumors of Haitians eating the neighbor's cats and a Canadian goose. Is that true or completely false?
No. Même pas. Okay.
Okay.
This whole thing about like the goose, I mean, that was not even a fucking Haitian in the first place. It reminds me, it makes me feel like Ralph Cifaretto talking to Tony Soprano. A horse? You eat beef and pork by the truckload.
Yeah.
People who eat the most disgusting, like factory farmed, abused animals on earth. Oh my God, an innocent goose? Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's also like conservatives that are saying this. It's like, don't you guys go duck hunting? Like, what the like, I don't understand. Like, so if it was a white dude wearing like a tactical hunting vest, you'd be like, oh, this is real America. But the moment it's like some rando black dude, you're like, oh, then, you know, this is weird and up.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's like stupid to even like entertain this, right? Because it's just, they're using like these instances of people who like are not even Haitians, like these isolated incidents to paint a broad picture. But like when it comes down to it, what is the difference between, yeah, a goose, eating a goose, or a cow, or a chicken, or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pas quoi ça tout. Peut-être mon qui doit avoir un problème d'éducation qui fait le faire ça même pas quoi. C'est vraiment difficile.
Yeah, exactly. All these people are vegan.
We've lost a whole bunch of cats. There
like
was a van pulled over that had over 100 cats in it with the Haitians. They said they was eating them.
Dude. What the fuck is it?
Where does he find these meth heads, dude? I mean, Ohio, I guess. There's just...
Is he putting like copper wiring under a box and trapping them? I'll let you go when you say you saw a guy taking cats.
Actually?
Yeah.
Not fake news.
Not fake news.
So a van was collecting cats and eating them.
I watched it happen, yeah. Watched them get pulled over with the cats and admit to the police that they was eating them.
You're not joshing with me.
No, I'm almost 50 years old, buddy. No.
You don't mess around.
No.
Twitter is saying the Haitians are...
Yeah, that seems like a reliable orator.
Yeah. So you say he heard everything they said to the cops, presumably.
Yeah, he was in the van. He was in the van. He was also being kidnapped for being white.
Yeah. He was... They cook the cats and eat them and use whites like basil leaves. They don't actually eat them. They're just for flavoring.
Yeah, they make you dip your hand in there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just to swap out the taste a little bit. This take, new form of citizen journalism where the guy tells you he saw Bigfoot and you're like, okay, you're not joshing me, right? No, that's literally what's going on.
Yeah.
Like think about the dumbest person you know, okay? Like think about some of the fun things that he says that you and your group of friends sometimes will be like, haha, that's really funny. Did you hear what Dave said? You know? That guy is talking to a YouTuber and 1.5 million people are like, that's right. It corresponds to what I believe.
I love his credential. It's like, are you lying to me? I'm 50 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. There are no 50-year-olds who just tell outrageous lies for no reason.
Yeah.
He's too
They're
mature.
eating cats and can't drive. Is that true? True or no?
No.
No? Okay.
I believe it. Like, I've heard rumors about them taking the geese and killing them and eating them, so I try to stay clear away because I've even heard about them eating the eggs over there, so I'm like, okay, that's kind of disturbing. Not.
There he is. This is your guy right here?
Yes.
Okay.
So far, so good. I haven't had no issues, but they kind of know us.
And are they chill?
They're all right, I guess. I don't pay no mind to them.
You know, and they're everywhere. They take our apartments. The landlords make the people move out so they can rent to the Haitians to get more money. You know, it's bullshit. You know, you go to the grocery store, there's no groceries because, you know, they give them $3,000 a fucking month plus food stamps. I'm an American, just like you.
Yeah.
And these come from Haitianville or wherever the they're from, and they get everything. They get medical care paid and everything. You know, it's bullshit.
Where are they getting the money?
The government. They said it's a program for them to...
For, like, migrants, like asylum seekers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're like roaches, man.
Yeah, I get along with them as long as they don't go pulling their crazy machetes when they're out mowing their grass with it.
Have they brought out machetes?
Oh, yeah. That's how they trim their yard.
Actually?
Yeah. It surprised me they let them all in, but I think...
I love his follow-up questions. Actually?
Well,
wow.
There you have it. Why? Okay. If like
riveting reporting,
if just some like guy who spends all day staring at one side of the sidewalk and then the sun goes down and he's like, time to look at the other side of the sidewalk. That's his job. Yeah. If that guy, you can go, okay, it's happening because the sidewalk guy said it's happening. And I said, is it really happening? And he said, yep. Then like when you ask like a Haitian guy, are you eating cats? And he goes, no. Well, don't those cancel each other out? There's the same like rigor of reporting on both of them.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't those two things just cancel each other out completely?
The best counter argument to an anecdote is just like another dumb guy who just says, no, that's not happening. Yeah. I mean, this is like the broader anger that I have for the likes of New York Times and shit, completely dropping the ball deliberately as they are designed to do so when talking about issues that pertain to American foreign policy is that like, there's also more people making the valid argument that they're doing misinformation, and that there is like less trust in these mainstream institutions, when, like, you know, these guys are somehow even lowering the bar further than you know, the New York Times does. And this is going to be all that we have in terms of like reliable reporting or trusted, verifiable reporting at the end of the day in a couple of years. And that shit pisses me off.
Well, if David Moore.
Yeah. Luckily we have David Muir.
The newsman from the movies.
I think that if they're going to come in, they should be legal and not illegal. And I don't see why they're giving them all this money and everything like that when our people are the ones suffering for all this, for them coming in. I'm getting ready to be homeless. They're getting ready to sell my house because of the Haitians.
Do you think a Haitian will move in?
Yeah, they're coming Wednesday to look at it.
Actually?
Yeah. And when they buy this house, we'll both be out here on the streets. We ain't got nowhere to go. We're on a fixed income.
Are Haitians paying rent? Are they paying their bills? Are they being paid to live here?
They're being paid to live here. I don't see why they'd have to pay rent if they're being paid to be here.
Who's paying them?
The government. Okay. And that's our biggest issue too, is they're taking our school.
The thing I think is interesting, I've seen a lot of Tyler Oliviera videos. I saw the video he did about like the Lee County, I think it was, sheriff in Florida, like the really, you know, tough on crime sheriff that has like a $250 million budget. And like from time to time, he will like do a follow up in the laziest possible way, in the way that like an actual documentarian would have to do. Like for the Lee County video, the sheriff says we were, you know, the third most dangerous or sixth most dangerous place in America, and now we're the third safest city. We're the third safest county. And Oliveira goes, I tried to look it up, but I couldn't figure it out, which could mean anything. I take it to mean that he like Googled safest. Could mean anything. I take it to mean that he like Googled safest county in America and gave up after like 10 seconds. But for like cases like this, where it's like a guy is saying, oh, they're giving them $3,000 a month. Even like, you know, a James O'Keefe guy would try to find like a public-private program or like one instance of that maybe half happening or something concrete where you could kind of pin it to something and go, okay, there's at least enough here where you can reasonably lie about this in a way that like a very slanted documentary does. Oliveira just like never really does that, except when he goes, I tried to look this up and I couldn't figure it out, so who knows?
Honestly, I think that he is a more dangerous operative than James O'Keefe, though, because what he lacks in like at least trying to present it as like verifiable evidence, he makes up for by like his content brain.
Yeah,
like there's a reason why he's talking to the most racist crackheads you've ever seen, because that shit also like it plays well in TikToks,
right?
You know what I mean? People, there's like a shock value to it, so he knows what the fuck he's doing in that regard. So I think he's probably more damaging than like an operative such as James O'Keefe, who was very impactful. I mean, he took down Acorn, right? Like,
yeah, I would say like on the net, he is more damaging because like at the end of the day, like, and O'Keefe makes videos for people who are already like voting a certain way, thinking a certain way.
Yeah, this guy goes for a much broader market.
Right. This is, you know, this is the type of thing that could make like the dumbest high schooler you could think of, like run over a guy who he thinks is an immigrant. Like that is sort of the end goal of this stuff. Well, the end goal for Oliveira, of course, is just, you know, clicks and money. But the result of it is that it's like it reaches like the most susceptible and dumbest people, and like, you know, causes them to freak out and go into a grocery store with a gun.
School's over and they're running the Americans out of our own countries, it feels like.
This country has gone to hell. 12 motherfuckers live there, and there's another 7 or 8 lives right here in this corner house.
It's just like a streamer talking about things. Yes, you're right. You're right. No, we're worse. We're worse because we're not doing real on the ground reporting like Tyler is doing.
I'm actually in this video. I say some pretty bad things.
Knock on that door, yeah.
And 4 of them just moved in here. They ain't in there.
Do you think you'll sell the house to a Haitian family one day?
Hell no. I wouldn't give them the sweat off my balls if he's dying of thirst. I'm for real, man. I
get it.
I am sick of them.
I don't give racist. Yeah. How many more different ways can I tell you how racist I am?
Put a Haitian in every house. I'll be the only white person here.
Twitter is saying that Haitians are kidnapping the neighbor's cats and eating them. Is that true or false? I gotta ask the hard questions here.
You take her out, bro. You know, the thing that also doesn't make sense, obviously a lot of shit doesn't make sense, but the thing that also doesn't especially make sense is like, if the Haitians are eating all the groceries and getting $3,000 a month from the government, why the f would they steal your cats, dog? Why would they steal your cats to eat? Like, what's going on there? Like, even in like the logical conundrum that they've built for themselves, like it still doesn't make sense. And it's just, I guess, like they just have what? They specifically love cats. Is that what it is? Like they're balling. They're balling on welfare.
I have seen the line against like guys who are more like into the movement, into the European style right-wing movement than Oliveira, say that it's like a Santeria.
Oh,
thing,
like
you know?
voodoo type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Okay, yeah. Ritualistic sacrifice. Oh my God. Okay.
No.
No.
Why is everyone coming here? You know?
Haïtien vini ici pour travail, mais manger chat, non. Parce que non, pas manger chat, non, chat, non. Si nous besoin viande, manger viande, aller dans Walmart, nous acheter, mais manger chat haïtien, pas manger chat.
Okay. Why did you leave Haiti?
Moi, j'ai quitté Haïti parce que dans le moment pays, ti un petit gens gain problème politique, te gain des autres qui passé, so j'ai juste essayé quitter jusqu'à ce que ça arrangé pour me retourner dans le pays.
Barbecue? Civil war? Like.
Moi, par contre, il y a rien de monde, seulement juste un problème, mais c'est déplacer. Même par contre, aucun nom de personne soit cap fait.
Okay. Okay, so just family and friends told him to come here to Springfield? Could you ask him that?
Yeah, his friend.
I see. Okay. Merci.
Okay.
I don't eat cat.
Okay. She clarified, I don't need cat.
See how that trash can is right there?
Right there. Yep.
Okay, every Haitian house you go around, it's honestly filled to the brim. There's trash that leaks out onto the corner everywhere, but we're expected to live clean environment. Sure. And then on top of that, with the rise of immigrants.
Bitch, your trash can is filled to the brim. What the f?
Is right there?
Right there.
Ain't no way, dude. Dog, this is, oh my God, bro. That's literally that. Yo, there is no better demonstration of like people just being like obviously racist than the fact that she's just like, that trash can right there is when Haitians fill it to the brim, it's bad. But when mine is filled to the brim as well, but that's good because it's white trash.
Yeah, it's all these people who like.
Also, the trash can isn't even like that bad. Even if it's hers or the Haitians, like this is like normal. Okay, what the f do you mean?
Yeah, it's just like all these people like just saying that they're doing the things they're doing. Yeah. Oh, I bet they go to abandoned houses and take out the copper wiring.
Yeah. Yeah, they got scary face tattoos. I don't know what's going on with that. And it's like the dude is tatted up himself.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder what they're doing. Oh, I bet they're taking a 7-Up can and crinkling it and smoking an OxyContin they found on the ground on it.
Okay, every Haitian house you go around, it's honestly filled to the brim. There's trash that leaks out onto the corner everywhere, but we're expected to live clean environment. Sure. And then on top of that, with the rise of immigrants and they get assisted living freely, it makes it harder for people like me or somebody else who doesn't get assisted living to find affordable housing.
Are they driving the housing costs up around here?
Yeah. Like nobody.
Big time?
Yeah, like.
What are we talking?
Okay. Honestly, in my opinion, it'll be a surprise if I don't get kicked out so they can boost up the rate on this place.
How is that the fault of the random Haitian dude, bro? You have a landlord who is going to evict you, but your landlord is white and the Haitians are black. So you're like, you know whose fault this is? The black people, not the landlord. Like that's the third time in this video we've heard be like, Haitians are coming in and they're driving up the property prices. And it's like, dude, what are you saying? Like, it's your landlord that's making rent more expensive.
Dude, one of them has such like a peasant mindset that he goes, Well, the landlords can't even make money unless they charge the Haitians $3,000, which we can't pay. It's like, what? Who told you that? A landlord?
Yeah.
Place. They'll probably fix it.
I see.
Get it where it's looking better and boost the rate up on it. They pay $1,200 a month.
How much money does the government give you per month?
Pero el food stamp me doy como primera vez te pusieron como 500, segunda 300.
Okay. ¿Cuántos Haitians vive aquí en las 2 años?
No tengo un mensual, pero yo nuevo por ahí.
Okay. ¿De dónde eres?
En Haití.
Haití?
Sí.
¿Cuántos meses vive aquí?
Tengo 2 meses.
2?
Sí.
Did anyone tell you to come here to Springfield, Ohio?
Sí.
Did a friend tell you to come move here for a job? How did you learn about Springfield?
Yo tengo mi padres por ahí.
Okay.
This dude could have read one article, dude, like the PBS documentary that was done on Springfield, Ohio, about how the town needed labor. There was a surplus, or I mean, there was a shortage of labor in the town with all the new jobs that were readily available, and like a couple Haitian people moved in, and then word spread that there was jobs there. So a bunch of Haitian people were like, "Oh, thank God!"
Yeah,
like, and that's how you build an enclave usually in this situation. Like people are trying to be protected from the dumb racist hicks that want to kill them. So they're like, oh, there's safety and job security here.
Yeah, no, that is generally how like immigration patterns work. And like, was that the same article where they're like, yeah, they're like great employees. They like show up on time.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah. I mean, this is the
smoking oxys in the car.
They also apparently like attend church. They're very religious.
Haitians are incredibly religious. It's like one of the most like Christian populations in the hemisphere.
Yeah, Frank Luntz posted this from the PBS documentary, and Stephen Miller. The fact that our corporations want cheap, pliant foreign labor doesn't mean the rest of us don't get to have a country, Frank. This is a nation. Nations owe their loyalty and allegiance to their own citizens, to their own towns and communities. Dude, you are a Republican, okay? What the are you saying? Like, you are the reason why so many of these places are in a state of disrepair. Like, your administration has only continued along in that agenda. You just don't like black people. That's it. How many unvetted illegals from Haiti are you hosting in your mansion? Would you still support the mass flying program if they were flying into your community? You could volunteer to take them right now. It's just, he's just racist. That's it. Like that's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like they're openly acknowledging that like the cat thing and all this other shit is like totally made up. And then it's like, okay, then what's the point of this other than just like purely hating them for being immigrants and for being black?
That's it.
There is none.
Yeah. Yeah. And those speak like 4 languages too. That's the other part where they're like, oh, these are some dumb, uneducated, lazy cat eaters. And it's like, dude, you are literally inbred. You are so inbred. You look like the human version of one of those little teacup poodles that we saw earlier. And you're over here talking about how lesser than these people are. They're speaking 4 goddamn languages. They're working hard. They just want to survive. And you're over here lazy and angry as like, shut the f up.
It's like all of them are saying that like, oh, they're making the amount goes up every time. They're making $2,000 a month from welfare, $3,000, $4,000. They're paying $4,000 for rent, all subsidized from the government. Which, what is there any public assistance program in America, much less in Ohio, like that? No. You actually talk to the guy, and it's like, well, first it was $500, then it's $300, which is how most food stamp programs in America work. They go
there wasn't even
down.
like direct cash infusion. It was probably like food stamps.
Yeah,
it was just talking about.
But no, that never gets addressed.
Yeah, very frustrating. And these guys that have no solutions, like that objectively are using this as an opportunity to make white people who have been over by neoliberalism focus on like Haitian immigrants, their neighbors, instead of like the actual people stealing their money.
The thing is though, like, okay, hypothetically, like if Trump was president now and there's this story going on in reverse, there are like mass deportations and like they are broadly incredibly unpopular, as like a lot of things are, like just like we talked about, pull one way, in practice they pull a different way. Oliveira would make like a similarly shitty video, but from the other direction.
Oh yeah,
like a badly reported, badly sourced thing where it's like, here's what's going on here with the deportations, because it's just like, I don't know. It's like, you know, people like this exist, but it is disheartening to see someone who like just believes nothing. has no reason to exist on this planet except like metrics. No like pride in any type of workmanship, in any craft, in any artistic value in it. Just pure metrics. Number goes up.
How much is it to rent an apartment here in Springfield? How much do you pay for rent?
Pero todavía yo no pagué, pero yo vivo con mi padre, mensual cada mes 700.
Is anyone eating cats out here?
No.
Okay. Falso. Falso información. Okay. Do you know many other Haitians here?
Yes.
Yeah? Big community?
Yes.
Okay. And why are so many Haitians?
By the way, if you recall, Republicans did this shit with Hazleton, okay, in Pennsylvania, a town that was in a state of disrepair, okay, almost permanently bankrupt, no businesses left, industry left, and then Latin American migrants came in, okay, straight up. And they boosted the goddamn economy. They brought businesses there. They brought life back into the town. And ironically enough, famously, Tucker Carlson was cutting articles exactly like this, going and talking to people in this former ghost town, being like, yeah, there's more work here, but the culture of Hazleton has changed dramatically, and I hate it. And it's like, dog, what the are you saying? Some of these people would literally die in their bum town with like 11 people before they allow the town to thrive because the people that are causing the town to thrive again are brown, dude. That shit pisses me off so much. National Geographic wrote this long and comprehensive revival story of Hazleton. Racists looked at that and were like, they're getting 15 Ks as well as EBT and housing, and they're out here raping and killing our children. But yeah, totally. Dude, I don't know how to describe this to you, okay? I don't know how to explain this to you, but you might be one of the dumbest people on the planet, okay? You have imagined the amount of money that they're getting. You have imagined the amenities that they're getting. These are all bullshit. And then on top of that, you have imagined the crimes that they're supposedly committing. Everything you said is wrong. Like literally everything you said is wrong. It's psychotic, dude. Oh. Said they get 15 grand.
Haitians coming here to Springfield in particular.
And they're coming in here to do mass rapes and kill children.
Haïtien vini sit lan, c'est parce que yo di sit lan gen job haïtien depuis vini la ka travail, ça vient permettre que gen l'autre haïtien qui vini. C'est raison ça qui fait pile haïtien vini pour ici.
Okay. Thank you.
Also, if you want to support our boots on the ground independent journalism that is not bought and paid for by corporate interests, along with uncensored.
How long have you lived here?
10 ans.
How much money does the government give you per month?
Non. Avant, oui. Maintenant, non. Non, avant, j'étais con bon pour le moment, non, je travaille.
Ah. Is it true that the Haitians are eating?
I put him on screen because I thought he would respond after this psychotic shit, but he just, I guess, died.
The neighbor's cats.
Oh.
No? Información falso?
Ouais, on va connaître ça.
Okay. Do they not collect the...
Some influencers early on here on Twitch were saying send them back, even they're working hard because we have veterans on the street law. Yeah, those influencers would also spit on those goddamn veterans on the street anyway.
Yeah, they complain about every homeless person they see. They want them killed. They want them deported too, even if they're Americans.
Yeah, I hate these pieces of shit, dude.
The trash?
To chaque lundi, il ramasse fateur.
Okay. Why did you leave Haiti?
Non, je cherche la vie, je pas venir ici direct. Je cherche la vie pour ça venir ici.
Ah, okay. Merci beaucoup. All right, bye-bye. We got a cat right there, unaffected. He's chilling, not eating.
It's ridiculous. They can't even take care of the American citizens before they're bringing in waves and waves of immigrants. And then look at it. There's so many people, veterans, mostly white people that are homeless, living on the streets, has nothing to eat. But these people have brand new houses, brand new cars. I'm having a hell of a time finding a job because they want the Haitian. They're getting thousands of dollars in government assistance. I worked retail before I lost my job back in April. When I do transactions, I can see what comes across on certain cards. I'm not trying to be nosy. I don't want to know what you get. But when a Haitian comes through and spends...
This is the nosiest on the planet that just said, I'm not trying to be nosy.
Yeah,
Holy
everyone
fuck.
who says that is involved in 50
Yeah, now we know why she lost her job, by the way, dumbass. What are you? You were snooping through financial transactions at your job? Like, yeah, I'm of course gonna lose your goddamn job.
$500 in food stamps and still has $5 grand on their food assistance card.
$5 grand?
$5 grand. Would you like to know what the Haitians are calling the food assistance card?
Tell me.
Like
Even the cash is.
if you're like a cashier.
Oh, she was a cashier?
Well, I don't know what she was. Like, what was her job? It sounds like she was like a cashier or something, but like, how would she know that?
I hate these people so much.
Assistance cards. They're calling them the magic money cards because they never run out. I'm homeless. I'm jobless. I'm sleeping on friends' couches because I can't get government assistance because I come from the wrong country, apparently.
Y'all get along out here or what?
We don't socialize with them that much. I mean, they walk up and down the street, they do their little thing. That's it, you know.
Mike, how long you lived out here in Springfield?
Oh, I've lived in Springfield all my life. I'll be 60 in 2 weeks.
When did all the Haitians come in?
About 5 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
And when they packed, they hit this neighborhood hard.
Why?
Outrageous rent. They went through, they painted them, cleaned them up a little bit, rent them to them, and they pay the rent.
I heard on Twitter that cats are getting kidnapped. Is that
Yes,
true?
Yes, my mom
You're
actually
laughing.
seen a post on Facebook. There was Haitians in a white van driving around the neighborhoods.
That's an AI image, bro. Your mom saw an AI image. You guys are so stupid. Holy shit. I saw a post on Facebook. Oh my God. Riveting reporting.
Cat.
For what?
Skinning them and eating them. Snyder Park, our actual park. If a Haitian is caught walking the grounds down there, they can get arrested because they're going down there and they're killing the Canadian geese so they can take them home and eat them.
I wouldn't be surprised though, because we used to have a lot of cats around here. And especially down here at the end of the street, that lady had probably 50 of them. Now she's lucky to have 5. And the geese down at the park, they're declining. So I don't know if they're eating them too. I guess it's supposed to be their natural habitat or something or whatever.
Yeah. Do you think this could come to another American town near you?
This could come everywhere, man.
Yeah. Is the future of America?
I hate to say it, but probably so. The Mexicans take it up for the blacks, and the blacks taking it up for the Mexicans is odd.
Interesting.
My country's going to hell. And I can't wait till Trump gets back in there.
90% of the auto accidents are Haitian involved.
Okay.
And I've almost gotten hit by several of them.
90% of auto accidents are Haitian involved.
This woman was the former chair of the Bureau of Statistics for Ohio.
My mother saw it on Facebook. 90% of auto accidents are Haitian involved. Everybody knows this. No, this is literally like, when I see this shit, I do actually advocate for re-education camps. Like, I don't know. I think like we need to put these people on a works program. You know what I mean? Immediately. I don't know, start picking up trash on the side of the highway or some shit. You know, you need adequate payment. You need a good job. Okay. You need good protections. You need housing. You need forcible education program. Okay. You got to go back to school.
What if you did like a Clockwork Orange thing, but it was like, you're showing them like lib culture. You're showing them like,
no, I don't want them to kill themselves.
No. He doesn't kill himself in Clockwork Orange.
No, but like,
it's like,
but like if they saw that what's that lady who was like, my husband said she loved Kamala's debate speech last night. She's gonna get 2 blowjobs tonight.
That's
like
the lipstick lady.
Sarah
Cooper.
Sarah Cooper, thank you.
No.
Imagine blasting these people with Sarah Cooper, they'll kill themselves.
Not that. I mean like higher end liberal culture. The Clockwork Orange setup where it's like they have to watch every Noah Baumbach movie. Then they have to watch Real Time with Bill Maher, which I think is a reward for everyone.
I would kill myself.
If
I was forced to watch Real Time with Bill Maher, I would kill myself.
I would love that. But yeah,
they would develop so much resentment for liberalism, like so much more resentment than they currently carry for liberalism, and it would be warranted.
I don't know. I think this could work. Well, like you put them on like what are the hypnosis drugs?
They should just be forced to watch Sissy Hypno.
Bill Maher, Sissy Hypno.
Yeah.
You're feeling very fertile. Now the only person that's going to get as fucked is the taxpayer under Republicans.
because I walk a lot, and they're going the wrong way down one-way streets, and they think they own the streets. And when they got chased out, he hit the curb. When they got chased out, she heard one of them say it, and it was actually in English.
Look at them just blasted off. What the fuck?
They've knocked down my grandmother's.
Like what?
What happened?
What? The dude did a U-turn and he like went over the curb. Like what? How is this?
No one did that in this town before the Haitians.
Yeah,
none of these people ever went on the curb.
Look at them just blasted off.
Chased out. She heard one of them say it, and it was actually in English.
Look at them just blasted off. What the fuck?
Oh my God, he's going 21 miles an hour.
Yeah, we caught a black man driving illegal.
Down my grandmother's fence.
Yeah.
That brick wall back there, they've drove into it. They've hit cars around here. I mean, they cannot drive. Whoever's giving them driver's license ought to have theirs taken on.
But look, every time a country moves into another country, talk about we're taking over, that shit leads to war.
100%.
Like when you have the old black dudes.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's gonna do the war. I can't wait.
That is what war is.
I can't wait for you to do the war, sir.
But look, every time a country moves into another country, talk about we're taking over, that shit leads to war.
Yeah, 100%, dude. That guy. That guy's gonna do the war.
That guy is a professor at the local college.
Like, luckily, these people are they're such losers and so goddamn incompetent. They can even hate crime appropriately.
I love how he's like literally just like describing what a war is. That leads to war. When you take several thousand main battle tanks in your Air Force and several divisions worth of soldiers, and you go to someone else's country and you start shooting at their army, that leads to war. Okay.
He must be against West Bank settlers. Come on, guys. These people have no idea what the Palestine is.
100%.
Like when you have
East Palestine, Ohio. That's the only Palestine they know. Okay.
The old black dudes siding with the old white redneck, and they're talking about joining teams. That's when you know everything is going to go downhill, and it's going to go downhill quick.
Real. We all know about the neo-Nazis just a couple weeks ago being down. And I ain't saying that it's right, and I ain't saying it's wrong. But look, let's think about it. I'm 36 years old, and in 36 years, that's the first time I've ever seen the neo-Nazis rally in our city.
My mom was telling me she was coming home the other night.
He's literally like, yeah, I saw black people and now I kind of agree with the neo-Nazis. Like, that's it. That's all he said here. Yeah. He's like, I'm 36 years old, okay? And you know why these neo-Nazis are here? Because black people are here, and I kind of agree with them.
I get that, the woke racist. Immigration leads to neo-Nazis. So we have to prevent
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
That
was the Hillary. He was Hillary's 2008 campaign manager. That guy. He's falling on hard times.
Remember when Hillary said that about Europe? She was like, "Hey, you guys have to like capitulate to the far right on their anti-immigrant sentiment because otherwise, like, you know, the Nazis are going to take over." And then they did anyway. They did capitulate, and then the Nazis did take over. So it's weird. Yeah. I was a lib until I saw a black man.
This really is Hillary 08 vibes.
Yeah.
This is,
I ain't seen a carload of Klan members.
Klan members?
Yes.
Oh, so there's full-on war going down right now.
That's what it's coming to.
Okay.
And it's all going to be against the same people.
Yo quiero hablar contigo sobre would try to get footage of that.
Yeah.
Instead of wait, there's a race war happening?
No.
Let me ask 20 other people if they've seen posts about it on Facebook. All right, video's over.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Migración de muchas Haitians a Springfield. ¿Sí posible?
Sí.
Oh my God, he showed the tire, like the curb rash on the tire. Bitch, the tires on my Porsche look way worse than that. Shut the up. This is not exclusive to Haitians, bro.
That's like so far the only thing that he's shown is like tires on the curb. Out of everything claimed in this video, that's the only thing he's been able to show. A guy did a U-turn in a driveway and the parking job is like kind of shitty here. Okay.
De muchas Haitians a Springfield. ¿Sí posible?
Sí.
¿De dónde eres?
Haití.
Haití. Ok. ¿Cuántos meses vive aquí?
Un mes.
¿Qué es la razón que...
This guy does not trust him at all. And to be fair, he should not.
He's 100% right.
Vive aquí.
No, yo no vivo por acá. Yo tengo sobrino, vive ahí. Yo venía a visitar.
visitan? ¿Cuántos dólares tú recibes cada mes del gobierno?
No, todavía, porque yo tengo el proceso, pero no me manda todavía, estoy aquí.
Oh, ¿nada? Nada. ¿Cómo es posible que vive en las casas con nada de dinero?
Aquí yo no sabe nada, yo vengo a visitar a una persona, yo no vivo para acá.
Ok, ¿por qué tú manejas el coche con mucho rápido?
No fui yo que estaba manejando.
Mucho rápido en esa street.
No, estaba manejando, es mi primo.
Ah, ok. ¿Es cierto que personas comen los gatos o no?
No sé.
No, ok, lo siento. Gracias.
Like, how is this even remotely appropriate? Or like, is it because they're Haitian? Is that what it is? That like people don't read this as like the most racist thing that's ever happened?
Seen, like, other videos. This is like his interview style. Like I saw his Memphis video today. I don't know why I was I think I was just like I was having like an annoying morning and I like wanted to get into an even worse mood. But in the Memphis video, he just like runs up and down this highway, and whenever he sees like a black woman, he's like, "Hey, are you a prostitute? How much?"
Wait,
do you charge?"
really?
Yeah.
Like this
insane.
This is like walking up to random black people and being like, "Oh, do you like fried chicken and watermelon, right?" Like this is that. Like he's just doing that to like a bunch of random Haitian people. Like how is this in any way, shape, or form any different than that? Like if someone was doing that, you'd be like, "This is crazy. Like this man is insanely racist." What the? This is like Steven Crowder shit. You know what I mean?
It's like shit, like lower quality than Crowder somehow.
Like how is this like? Oh, does this guy get any hate or people praising him? No, they think he's like speaking truth to power, dude. Okay, it just doesn't. I don't understand it.
I'm trying to get you locals out here and hear their thoughts about the Haitians that have moved in.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I lived here for 24 years.
Yeah.
I lived in LA for 38 years.
Got it.
It is causing probably some problems. I personally noticed it because it took me months on end to find an apartment to live in.
Sure. The available housing supply has gone down and the prices have gone up, or what?
I'm not 100% sure about the prices going up. I mean, I hear rumors that there's landlords ripping off some of the Haitian people, you know, like trying to put multiple families in a house and charging them too much money. But I don't know if that's true. It's just stuff I've heard. But yeah, it has affected the market because, you know, like I said, I couldn't even get anybody to call me back for months. Couldn't tell you. I haven't had any problems with anybody. I can tell you that. Again, no cat eating.
How you doing, sir? What's your name?
Pavon. I own
Pavon. Oh, you own this?
Yeah.
You'd be a great person to talk to, then.
Yeah, for sure.
We've heard a lot of the Haitians that have moved here recently come here often.
Yeah.
What's going on here in Springfield?
There's just like an influx of the population in the Haitian community. I mean, they're protected status here, so they're just like, I mean, obviously I've filled up the town with it, and yeah,
They're a protected status. I think he means they're on TPS. Like that's what he's trying to say. I think, right? Like, what do you mean they're a protected status here? They're not like a dying
They
breed
can't
of
get any
animal.
status effects in Springfield.
Yeah.
They won't get death blighted. No, white people are getting death blighted and their games instantly ending and they're losing all their runes.
Well, to be fair, all the Haitian people that we've seen so far in this video look very normal, and all the white people we've seen so far in the video look very
every status effect.
Like with the exception
Scarlet
of that,
Rot.
with the exception of that one last guy who's like definitely a liberal, you can just like kind of tell from the way that they carry themselves. Every white person was like, "Yay, there's a race war happening, and I'm signing up."
You know how many boluses, by the way? I got Scarlet Rot again. I was hanging out in the lake of rot recently.
Yeah, it's crazy.
where we're at right now,
Okay,
pretty
so
much.
you own this laundromat?
Yeah, so my dad owns this laundromat. I own the sneaker store next to it, so I run both things right now. So yeah.
Are your customers primarily Haitian? What's the split?
Before, I would say the last like 2-3 years, I mean, primarily whoever was in town,
Okay.
but yeah, there's a huge influx in, the Haitian community. That's like primarily our like customers.
So
like, nowadays.
laundromats
So,
are like
yeah,
a
I will
huge
say there's
TikTok investment. So this guy's like a Sigma invest win.
Oh, is it? Wait, why? I didn't even know it was like that.
I mean, there are a bunch of like, you know, every so often on like investor TikTok, like something like laundromats gets popular as like a good font of passive income.
I think it's just his dad owns it. So
he looks like a success win business guy to me though.
I mean, maybe he's got
100%
sneakers.
divide in our town. Thing is, like, I just hope that whatever you guys do cover, something good comes out of it, right? Like in the next 5 to 6 years, hopefully there's some sort of unity between everybody.
Hopefully there's some sort of change. That's the biggest thing, like, I feel like you guys should cover, just some sort of like way to bring people together. This is the guy you want to talk to.
How you doing, man? We're filming a YouTube video. We're trying to see what's going on here.
This is a guy, big
Wait,
guy
you running for mayor? Oh yeah, I tried to find you. I know.
That, oh my God, that's the racist shithead who went on the town hall and was like, hey, yo, the Haitians are stealing the geese and the pets. Like, that's the guy. Of course,
they can't get him in person?
Of course, the local business owner immediately is like, oh, you should get this guy on. Like, immediately. This
guy is the median voter. I hope something good comes out of it. I hope there's unity. Anyway, would you like to talk to the most racist guy I know?
Yeah.
I know who you are.
So, out of pure luck, I met up with Anthony Harris, the guy who went viral for giving this speech at Springfield's town hall.
These Haitians are running into trash cans. They're running into buildings. They flipping cars in the middle of the street. They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them and eating them like.
And who's been going live on Facebook documenting the constant car crashes from the new Haitian drivers. We headed to the BMV to see how the Haitians are getting driver's licenses.
There's something really funny about like Midwesterners complaining that other people are driving poorly. Yeah. That like, it's like, dude, it's illegal to drive sober in your state. What the are you talking about?
How would you even note it? Like, every trash can in this town gets hit by a car 3 times a day.
Yeah, it's just like, it's so funny to just be like, oh, listen, it's the Haitians. That must be it.
Yeah. You know, with this guy specifically, you know that like he like drunk drove through a fence or something. It was
yeah.
Like, oh.
But he's
I
American.
told my wife I stopped drinking.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, it's the
God,
Haitians.
You're not going to believe this.
Yeah, it must be the Haitians. That's what it is.
They're giving the Haitians battle tanks.
Yeah.
In cars so quickly after moving here despite speaking 0 English.
Question for y'all. What are your thoughts on the Haitians? They can't drive? This guy right here, by a Haitian dude. Yo, bonjour.
You got a cat right beside him. Yeah. Stop! Do that!
Oh, you're embarrassed? You're embarrassed by that association?
Bro. Stop, dude.
You said that shit, not me. You take that back. I did shit.
I'll tell you that back. Bro, come on, bro.
The craziest part about this is like, bro, you're black. Like the same exact sentiment will be applied to you and probably has, and you're just oblivious to it.
Most of the people that they've like pinned, like supposed like Haitian like cat stealing things on are just
like random black people in other parts of Ohio.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's very, very dumb. Like you're not part of the team, big dog. You're just not, you know, you are never going to be part of the team. Yeah. They will literally just assume he's Haitian. They'll be like, this one learned English quite good. Like
he assimilated.
Yeah. He assimilated so he can steal our cats better. It's crazy.
If y'all ever seen The Americans, that's what he is for Haiti.
Yeah. 5th column style invasion happening now.
We be playing, bro. There's nothing wrong with some jokes.
Let's go see what's up. How y'all doing? Question for you. Do you know how the Haitians are getting driver's license? Can they transfer their license from Haiti or?
No, they cannot transfer.
Do they have to undergo the same test?
I'm not allowed to answer the personal questions outside of the office.
Well, okay. You know what they have to do?
I do not. I really don't know. No, but I know they're getting them quick.
They're getting them quick, right? We can ask.
Sir, you are not allowed to take pictures in here, sir.
In the, go outside? Sorry. Are they able to transfer their licenses from Haiti to here?
Oh, he's doing Project Veritas.
Yeah, no, this is...
No, he's doing Project Veritas, finally.
Undercover journalist.
That's the only question I can answer. I can't answer anything else.
Do you know how the Haitians are getting their driver's license so fast?
I do not.
Okay. All right, that's all I got for you.
I wish I knew.
Are they driving pretty good out here or what?
No.
No?
The world's greatest reporter.
Like, I'm losing my mind at this. Like, he can't find a single person to answer this question. He refuses to do any research on the matter. And he's just randomly asking people like, so do you think Haitians drive well? And they're like, no.
And he's like, there you have it.
Yep. I guess point proven, you know? Yeah, that's...
I love how like every video he makes, you could cut out like 70% of it if you did like a Google search or something. But he's like, no, that's valuable content of me flagging down people outside the Dollar General. that Google search could be replacing. No, thank you.
I think one thing to take note of is like how absolutely dog shit living conditions are in Springfield, Ohio. If you want to understand where this like resentment is coming from all these like random people, like I'm not gonna sit here and say that like they're nice people at all, okay? But they don't deserve it. And this is what happens when your town sucks.
No, yeah, I don't think like no one deserves to like live this shittily.
Yeah. In the wealthiest nation on earth, mind you. Like, imagine that.
Like, no matter, like, even if you are, like, standing around and being like, they hit every trash can, you don't deserve to live
in Springfield, Ohio.
That kind of conditions. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, neither do the Haitians, really. Like, they don't.
No one does.
They should not have to live there, honestly. But, you know.
Everybody flip their car.
Why is that, do you think?
You don't know how to drive in general.
Okay.
Like they're
like this guy's on his way to get his like 3rd license after his like 8th DUI, and you're asking him on the way over.
This guy is such a nervous disposition.
Yeah.
If I was a cop, I would arrest him for murder.
Yeah.
Just sight unseen. I'd be like, you killed someone.
Okay, but like that's why he has to drink, because he has anxiety.
From killing his wife.
Yeah, and it calms him down.
Oh no!
So
what if this guy's a millionaire and sues me?
We're saying allegedly.
Yeah,
we don't know.
In a Japanese style manga, I'm writing. He's a character.
I see him driving over there, like trying to learn how to drive, but I don't know. Think they have to drive at all.
Okay.
I don't even think they should have a license. No lights when they be driving around, and nothing.
Do you think it poses a threat to public safety?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Managers are nothing but a headache. All they're doing is raising our rent and our taxes and wrecking vehicles, and there's just been nothing but a hassle since they've been here. It's been horrible.
How would you rank their driving from 1 to 10?
A -10. They're horrible.
Do you have to take a driving test here? Oui?
Habla español.
Ah, español, sí. ¿Cómo es posible que recibir tu...
What? Marat said, why is nobody acknowledging that these are immigrants trying to assimilate to a new environment? The answer is they're racist, okay? It's a very simple answer. Marat, can you put some of the stuff that's perishable in the fridge in that bag? Thank you.
Licencio muy rápido.
No, es que por ahora no sé, es que lo que necesito viene acá a preguntar por la información.
Okay. Okay, all right. Gracias.
So, with more confusion gained than answers explaining how these Haitians are passing their driver's tests, I headed down to the Springfield.
Like, do we know if any of those car crashes are like caused by Haitians? And even if they are, like, why the do you think that like Haitians have like some different gene in them that like causes them to do more car crashes than usual? It's just so weird, dude. He's just using stock footage and AI shit to be like, that's right, it's happening, you know? It's happening and you don't want to acknowledge it. And just like the top of the hour ad break, it happens so frequently.
The extent of his reporting is like someone makes a claim and he like flags down 3 people in the general vicinity and is like, is this happening? And they're like, yeah, I've heard about posts on Facebook. It was 4th-hand shit.
Yeah.
Benny Johnson is such a C-team player that he posted this and was like, here's proof.
Yeah, well, you know, he's just trying to make people forget that he got paid big bucks from Vladimir Putin.
If I was Tyler Oliviera, I would steer clear of one Mr. Benjamin Johnson. And if he asks you to go on a cruise,
he does have a type.
Yeah.
He's gonna dog him out. Okay,
he's getting the match slap special.
He's gonna leave him discarded like a used napkin.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's gonna get slutted out by Match Flap, Benny, all my guys.
Welfare center where Haitians are apparently clogging the lines for locals, exhausting the town's resources, and overwhelming the employees.
Question. Where are you guys from? Haiti? Haiti? Okay. How many Haitians do you think will come out here in line today? That's what we're trying to...
Dude, you see a shit ton of people waiting at the like welfare line, and your first immediate reaction to that is like, let me put a camera on them and bother them. It's like, You are such a scumbag. I don't know how to describe how big of a scumbag you are.
80% of the people that come out here will be Haitian.
Okay. How long you been here in Springfield?
I've been here for 7 years now. What takes so long is because they've got only 2 lines that they serve people in there, sometimes 3. And on all 3 of those, they got interpreters for each one, right? When it'll go a lot faster if you had 1 line for people that like couldn't, speak English that well, and then have another line for people that can go through the line faster. Because a lot of times they'll have paperwork with them and stuff, they won't have it in order.
We tried the split line for a while. It ended up being less efficient for everybody.
Yeah. Is this about as long as it gets these days?
This is a normal Monday. Yeah, we've had worse, but...
Francois? English? No.
Standing in line 30 minutes, they might only just serve 4 or 5 people.
Got it. How many people do you think will come here this Monday?
This Monday? Yeah. I'm telling you, out of this Monday, I figure at least they might see 500.
What do you think the split is between new Haitians that have come in here and Springfieldian OGs, if you will?
I don't know too much about all...
Observationally, what have you seen?
9 to 1 easy.
Like, I'm just here because I'm just trying to get them to clear a medical card.
Are the systems stressed right now in Springfield? Can they handle the amount of people coming in?
No, they really can't. I've been trying to get just a simple Medicaid card since June. They took me off of, I'm a vet. They took me off of the disability and made me start paying for my own disability. And I don't know why they took me off, but so I had to give them proof of income and disabilities.
This video is a perfect demonstration that like every single issue that every single American citizen has experienced is either directly the fault of the government for refusing to fund these programs and mismanaging them, or directly the fault of a landlord. Okay, it is wild. You look at like this video is a perfect demonstration of the thing I talk about all the time with like austerity and comes economic instability. With economic volatility, economic instability, and wealth inequality comes a environment that is so ripe for right-wing radicalization. Okay, so ripe. And the further we move away from addressing the root cause of these problems, the more that this society is going to get more Euro-fascist. Okay, good stuff.
I gave them all that. They still ain't did nothing.
So you're a veteran and you're competing with some of the resources they're getting who just came in here?
Yeah. This America. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm saying that the things that the hoops they make us jump through can have you turn on each other in a sense or say negative things. I don't have anything that's negative to say or bad to say about anybody Haitian. Sure. Know what I mean?
Do you think the town's taking care of their local residents that were here first and foremost?
Oh no, hell no.
Well, thanks for your service. Yeah. Appreciate it. Good luck in line.
Like, and the thing is, there's people on Twitter and Instagram that don't think it's real. Like, don't think none of this
we just saw it in real time.
You proved 0 of the claims.
Yeah, okay, so he got booted off Medicaid, which is a thing that happens, like, unfortunately in every state. I kind of think it's like a standard practice at this point, because you see this in private insurance as well, where they will either deny someone's claim or just boot somebody off a medical public assistance program, because they know that for the most part, poor people do like that they will just be like too overwhelmed to like contest it most of the time, and that is how austerity deals.
Oh, the purposeful like shitty services that they offer too, because like they make it as difficult as possible to even attain these programs from the jump. Yeah, like they did that during COVID in like red states. It was nasty as fuck. They did it in Ohio and Florida.
Yeah, they want as few people on these programs as possible, and like they're purposely managed in a shitty way. Just like private insurance. There's a similar thing where they will deny people's claims that they know they're supposed to cover, just off the assumption, the usually correct assumption, that like someone who's in like dire straits financially just does literally not have the time or the energy or the will remaining to contest these things. And like the best thing that like any government who is deliberately like mismanaging all these things and keeping people as far away from benefits that they're entitled to, the best thing for them is to turn around and go, well, see, it's because of the immigrants. It's the Haitians or whatever it is this time.
Like, none of that shit's real that you're saying. There's no way they brought 20,000 people.
English? No English? Okay. That's crazy. If you're a local trying to get your Medicaid, your welfare benefits, etc., you're waiting 2 hours now. Crazy?
Yeah. I wonder if any of these guys, including this shithead, is actually advocating for more funding to any of these programs so that there is like more people hired to be able to process faster, for example. Nah, let's just kill the Haitians and then be done with the problem. Except the problem will not go away. The problem literally existed before the Haitians got there.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks about it like that, though.
This is just, such a uniquely American austerity death spiral.
It's not. I don't think it's uniquely American. I think this is exactly what's going on in Europe, too.
Well, no. I mean, like, the aspect of it where specifically social services are incredibly horribly managed and deliberately so, and horribly funded, and they like don't hire anyone. That is the aspect that's like uniquely American.
Yeah.
Like there are bad social services everywhere, but like as far as countries at this level of wealth, none like America.
No, you're right about that. The state of disrepair for social services in this country is like deliberate. It is getting worse in Europe as well, but like it is certainly always been genuinely underfunded, I think, in America, deliberately.
Yeah.
We're 6 minutes away from this woman's house.
Isn't that
This
far
woman has
behind?
stated that people are throwing mattresses on her joint. She is not expecting us.
Remarkably worse every day. But like there are still like vestiges of the system that works there, even though of course it is getting shittier and deliberately torn apart and privatized. And probably a few years from now it will be very close to this level, but just generally across the board, America is probably the worst with these things as far as countries of this level of wealth at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm just going to show up and knock on her door and see what happens. Hi there. I saw your speech at the city council, and I was wondering if I could interview you.
Hungry?
Well, I've seen a video of a guy getting a Canadian goose, a Haitian dude, and I have rumors of Haitians taking cats. Tell me what's going on here.
I'm cat lady, as you can tell.
You have a lot of cats.
Yeah, I have a lot of cats. The goose story, I believe, originated in Columbus. I have not seen it here.
And just for context, you are surrounded, this entire community, mostly Haitians now?
Yeah, I believe we're looking at probably about 50% is what I'm saying. But
like the funny thing about this, and I talk about this quite a bit, like on Twitter, there is this like anonymity to an account. So there is like a air of legitimacy. Like you can't tell that the person is like a weirdo, right?
Right.
On Twitter, you can't really tell, especially when there's like a whole bunch of like blue checkmark accounts that you also can't tell if they're crazy or not. But like in this video, you can literally smell the crazy off of this person.
This is an insane person.
Like you can tell that this is not a person who's got everything going on over here, right? Like, and yet people are so personally invested in this narrative being true that they just like overlook that fact for some weird reason. Like you would never hang out with this person. You would never want to be around this person. You would never take this person seriously if they told you some shit, if they came up to you on the street. But on a YouTube video, you're like, yeah, no, she's telling the truth for sure.
This is the type of person where they're like, oh my God, Lady Gaga has been spying on me in my bathroom for 3 years.
Yeah.
This is the type of person that DMs me.
I'm worried. My town is going to pot. Everybody wants to make this into a race issue. It's not a race issue. It's culture, it's accountability, and it's respect. And that's the things that I'm not seeing. And the women in this country have fought long and hard for the rights that they have been afforded. And these men in this culture treat their women very badly, and I watch it firsthand.
She's woke.
Yeah.
She's the woke racist. She's the liberal Groyper.
She's studying under Andrea Dworkin. Dworkin Groyper.
Yeah.
That's her.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, all penetrative sex is rape.
Yeah.
When
if
it's a man
done by
and a
Haitian.
woman.
Yeah. He's like, this is the The Fifth Reich feminism.
all men are essentially pedophiles, but especially them.
Yeah.
Come on, give me a break. Start acting like you got some sense. The driving of the vehicles is a main sticking point. Haitian men came down with probably a queen-size mattress and threw it in the front yard.
Okay.
It didn't go very well. I tried to explain. I tried to be nice. Didn't go very well. So
And you explained in English?
yes, I had to drop the F-bomb and told them, take it and go. So they went down the street and ended up at that house right there.
Got it.
So they've thrown trash in the yard as they walk by.
But is there anything in that
I'm
yard?
done.
This
I'm tired
is
of
just
dealing.
a crazy woman. Come on, have you ever met a crazy person in your life?
I mean, he has. He features them heavily on his YouTube videos.
When he can't use them to like issue anti-immigrant invective, he's like doing a video gawking at them and going, "Look at these people! Shouldn't the cops kill them?"
I have seen virtually zero like good takes in this video from any of the Ohioans, with the exception of that one guy who was sitting behind his car.
That guy, I agree with you that he's very lib coded.
He definitely voted for the governor, hates JD Vance, like voted for DeWine, but then also voted for Tim Ryan.
Yeah.
Like that's a Tim Ryan, Mike DeWine voter, and the veteran was kind of normal too. Like, but beyond that, the old black guy, the veteran, was like kind of normal too. But like everyone else has just been like insane.
I feel like I also feel the black guy veteran was both normal, and it seemed like there was a lot that was like cut out.
Yeah.
And if like Oliveira cut things out, it probably went directly against like the narrative of this video. Like it was a very weirdly edited interview.
Yeah. And it's perfect. The Haitian dudes they've been interviewing have been the least crazy. No, yeah, for sure. But like that doesn't matter, because the people that seek out this type of content already have made up their minds on the Haitian people. They're just looking for additional evidence to point to, so they can be like, see, I watched a YouTube video and I saw them Haitians, them crazy Haitians. They're driving like crazy. They're stealing geese.
Yeah.
Right. So like, they don't care that the Haitian dudes in the video are very normal, like objectively significantly more normal than the Ohioan people that they're talking to, like the American citizens that they're talking to.
Also, like, this is a town of like what, like 30, 40, 50,000 people. I really like get the sense that, like, again, I don't think most people in the town are like this, but when you like go around and you're like, hey, I run a YouTube channel where I gawk at insane people or just do the worst interviews ever and don't follow up on anything, you get like a certain type of person who wants to be in that video. They may not know like exactly who he is, but it's the same effect as like if you've ever like followed your local news station on Facebook. The type of person that comments under like a news story where it's like, hubcap stolen, we should kill them. The type of people that like go to town halls. There's a certain type of person.
She literally, he found her from the town hall.
It's a certain type of person.
Yeah.
With the disrespect. I've never been so disrespected in my life. And my ex-husband has never disrespected me like this. They're not prosecuting for the property crimes, and it's a big mess, and we need some help. I want my city back.
Ohio's gone woke, folks.
Yeah.
They're not prosecuting Haitians for doing crimes in Ohio. Where can we go to prosecute people for crimes at this rate? You know what I mean?
If they're not doing it in Ohio, then give up. I'm sorry, you lost the country.
It's fucking anarchy. Like
you lost.
We're looking at like a plus 13 minimum state that's going red every time. Like just I don't know where you move at that point. Alabama, I think.
Mississippi.
I want my people happy, and this is my town.
Why do they keep cutting away to like Nissan Altimas driving normally? That's like such a weird part of this this video.
I want to take it back.
Do you think the Haitians here are trying to assimilate to the culture in the town you grew up in?
No, I don't see it. If it is, more power to him. But there's a language barrier. I get it. Okay, but when they are paroled here on the I-94, they get 8 months of English lessons the first 8 months.
Okay.
If they're not taking advantage of that, then why should we, the taxpayer, have to turn around and have our services overwhelmed? They're saying 20,000, and I am saying between 35 and 40 with the birth rates and the things that I see going on. So I don't know who's to blame. I don't know whose door to start kicking in. Mike DeWine, if you see this, Mike DeWine, get a hold of me. I really would like to have a word with you. And I promise I won't yell at you. Somebody get a hold of me. I don't.
This is just a lonely old lady, man. Like,
you know what I've always want, like in my perfect world, like if I get to be the American Gaddafi or Napoleon, if I'm installed by like a group of officers in the military who support me, I'd have a lot of changes for this country. And like, it's stuff you could expect. Like I would nationalize healthcare and like all these things.
Second Amendment extends to purchasing fighter jets.
Obviously. But one of my lesser known policies that I really think would help this country a lot is I would have a government department, and it would be in every state, it would be in every zip code. Massive bureaucracy. People paid good money. WPA, New Deal type program. A government department of complaints where people are put in salaried positions to answer complaints from our most insane and baffled and lonely citizens. People who just want to complain to somebody. Maybe about something that didn't happen. Maybe about something that will happen.
Dude,
maybe
also,
about something totally imagined.
See that? That's your video. I investigated an active serial killer in Austin, Texas.
Yeah, this one's great.
Oh,
but yeah,
my God.
I think the government department of complaints it would make things so much better. And it really wouldn't cost that much. But that would be one of my
but
changes.
you can't televise it because this chatter makes a good point. That's called town halls or like city council meetings. And you can't televise it because if you televise it, there's enough cranks out there that they'll get together and like start pointing to the city council meetings and be like, see, it's real. Bigfoot is real.
Oh, no. That's the point, is that, you know how like when you call your bank or something, they're like, this call's recorded. Every recording is destroyed. No one will hear these.
Yeah. It's like, dude, what you're describing for the employees would be worse than like the Facebook moderation team responsible for CSAM.
It's pretty bad.
Like, they would kill themselves at an alarming rate.
That is the part of the policy I'm working out. I'm thinking that maybe it could be like a punishment for prisoners or something. I don't know. I don't really know. We have a lot of time before I'm put into power.
Yeah.
We can figure this one out. But, you know, even if it does drive these people insane, well, they can call the department too when they're crazy. So everyone wins.
It's insane.